What happened? For real? Wow. Let me see if this game has to stay on. Man, dabbing on some bullshit.
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Getting the nod in this one, Tim Belcher. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-2. To third, Palmer. Sends it to first, and an easy out to start the game. Let's take a look at the lineup they're rolling out there for this must-win game. Singy, this offense has been red hot in the postseason.
Well, when your backs are against the wall, you hope the offense can come through and lift you, and certainly they've been productive at the plate. Today would be a really bad time for those bats to go silent.
Julio Franco in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Hackenberg on the move to the alley. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two down.
The right fielder,
so in now for Cleveland, Manny Ramirez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And the righty deals. In the dirt, and that's ball 2.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him if he feels better about his off-speed.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0.
CLB at 9 o'clock.
Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Bartolo Colon.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker in this lineup. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No ball, 2
One
strikes.
out, base is empty. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out. Game 4 of the division series. And now the first baseman, Jim Toney. Belcher back to work. Curveball over for a called strike. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Outside low, and a count 1-2.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fitt.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That one misses. Ball 2. And that's outside.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
To first, and
Oh
he
my
beats
God,
everyone
this game was
safe.
some bullshit. What's a second?
First and second, no outs. Giles now at the plate.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on
That's
this next
on the
pitch.
way.
Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In for a strike. And it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Matt Williams, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot right on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one hit to right. Hackenberg under it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. No runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Sal Foss. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. So here's the Royals DH, Shane Haller. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
On the ground is short. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. At the plate, Jeff King. Swing and a miss.
So the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. To the 3rd with no score. And we're back. And now the veteran catcher, Sandy Almanzar. Just missed. In the air, right field. And he makes the grab. And there's 1 down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Omar Vasquez.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there. But a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It won.
See, what's in the bag should be 4. Should be 4. Check and see what's in the bag. It's not good for city. Put that right there. Move the thing over. You know what I'm saying? I got him no salt.
Close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in a scoring position.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And it gets by him. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Manages a throw to 3rd. Round 2nd, digging for 3rd. And he's in safely at 3rd as a run scores.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
One down, runner at 3rd. Ramirez getting ready to hit. Out to short. In there, he's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Now batting, the first baseman. Yeah.
One gone runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Toney. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark. And now the count is even. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Justice, batting with one down, takes a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Damon makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Brian Giles digs in for the Guardians. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position.
Now this one gets through. Ramirez coming home. The throw in, but it's offline.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Williams stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Guardians 3 and the Royals nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now Jose Overstreet. To the right side. On to first. One up, one down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Felix.
Now it's the shortstop, Felix Martinez. Hard ground ball, base now. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Williams. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings in the books here in game 4. Guardians 3 and the Royals nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now Marcus Grissom. Swing and a ground ball. Martinez handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, catcher, Sandy Almanzar.
And here's the catcher, Sandy Almanzar. Flied to right his first time. Almanzar goes 6 feet 5 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, the shortstop, Omar.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Cleveland, Omar Vasquez. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're really trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Guardians 3 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas City. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Johnny Damon. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Just got him. And he was burning up the baseline.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Jermaine Dye. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next up for the Royals, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Second and third, 1 away here in game 4 of this ALDS. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Ripped to the right center. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. And they trail by 1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next to hit, Shane Haller. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here's the first baseman, Jeff King.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Grissom raging back towards the wall. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. Thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Grissom racing over to make the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Just a slow ground ball this time. The throw to first ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But not before 5 cross the plate. Game 4 of the division series. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Franco. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Center field. Damon under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Man at first, David Justice digs in for the Guardians. Way outside, and that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the Guardians DH, Brian Giles.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. Slow roller up the middle. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Guardians strand a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Dean Palmer. Cologne back to work. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Albert Lopez preparing to come on if needed. Plank also getting ready. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ramirez nabs it, and there's one away. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Johnny Damon. Both 2 in this one. Foul ball there. Grounder off the pitcher. Man at first with 1 gone. Jermaine Dye will hit next. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Swings through that.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Top 6, stepping up for the Guardians. Matt. Williams. And there's a strike.
Oh, that's low.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The 1-0. Line drive. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sandy Almanzar. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Fires over to first. That's the second out. Omar Vasquez digs in now. Up the middle, Martinez. Whips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back now for the bottom of the sixth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Albert Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In plenty of time to first, one away, bottom of the sixth. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Sal Foss. On the ground right side. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Shane Haller steps in for the Royals. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Out of here. And they add a run. It's 6-3.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Ramirez makes the play, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top of inning number 7. So in now for Cleveland, Julio Franco. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Brings it in. And there's one down. Manny Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. That misses.
Nope, that's a
ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And
That's
another
a ball.
ball. And that's in the dirt. And now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And the Royals manager. New pitcher now, Chris Haney.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's 6-4.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. Got him swinging.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the seventh. Now here is Jose Overstreet. And that one is lifted in the air. Grissom gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And the batter now, Felix Martinez. To the right side, Franco slings to first, and that is out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And now Dean Palmer. Swing and a miss, strike one. Lopez, 25 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Johnny Damon. 1 for 3. Tapped softly on the ground. They take the force out. An acrobatic play. Back here in Kansas City, we're at the top of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Matt Williams. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back. And it's off the wall. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he makes it up to third with one away. And here is Sandy Almanzar. That's in there. 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 6-5. Stepping in, Omar Vasquez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Franco in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offering is down low.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And that one missing low.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to punt in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Paul Stu.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tony makes the catch. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So digging in, Carlos Beltran. Hit weakly on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Kansas City, Sal Foss. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning. We go to the 9th. So in now for Cleveland, Manny Ramirez. Haney back to work. Right through there for a strike. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Smoked into left field, base hit. And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position. David Justice digs in for the Guardians. And that one fouled off. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want you.
There's one. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Headed down the line. And that drops foul. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate, tie this game. Get on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. This could end it. Missed with a changeup. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hard hit left side. And that is it. They are headed for the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.